All right, let's talk about it. Let's dive into one of the great, baffling mysteries of pet ownership. I'm talking about that thing every cat owner has seen, the slow, deliberate, almost thoughtful push of an object right off the edge of a table. Oh, you know the look, that intense stare, right into your soul. Then, a single paw extends and bam! Your coffee mug, your glasses, your sanity, all of it just sent flying onto the floor.
And it's so easy to take it personally, right? We see it as this calculated act of defiance, a little furry dictator just reminding us who's really in charge of the house. We've all thought it, but what if that's not what's happening at all?
Yep, that's right. The real answer isn't about their mood, it's about their entire evolutionary history. We're talking about ancient, hardwired instincts that have been guiding their behavior for thousands of years. So, let's get into it.
Okay, first we've got to rewind. Long before your cat was a meme or a cozy lap warmer, they were solo hunters. And when you're a lone predator, every single small object you come across needs to be investigated.
And how do they investigate? With their paws. Think about it. Their paws are their most important tools. That little poke is the quickest, safest way to find out if something's going to scurry away or maybe even fight back. It's a survival check, pure and simple.
And honestly, this just says it all. Your cat's brain doesn't see the difference between a little field mouse and your brand new earbuds. To them, it's just a small, weird thing that needs to be checked out. It might be dangerous. Better, poke it off this high ledge and see what happens.
But it's not just about hunting. It's also about basic science. Cats are explorers, and they literally learn about their world through touch. Every tap is them collecting data. How heavy is this? What kind of sound does it make when it hits the floor? And maybe most importantly, how does my giant human roommate react? This is just perfect. There's this story of a cat that just methodically, one by one, knocked 17 different things off a single shelf. It wasn't angry, it wasn't throwing a tantrum, it was conducting a full-blown physics experiment. It was just methodical, not malicious. So they do the poke, but why do they keep doing it? Well, it's not just about the push. It's all about what happens after the push, because that's when their brain gets a huge, exciting reward. See, it's this incredibly powerful feedback loop. For a cat, all play is basically just hunting practice. And what does prey do? It moves. So when a boring, stationary object suddenly tumbles, clatters, and skitters across the floor, it lights up that prey drive in their brain. It's fun. And anything that's fun is worth doing again.
Exactly. That pen just sitting there on your desk? To you, it's a pen. To your cat, it's basically a bug in sleep mode. All it needs is a little tap to bring it to life, and suddenly, the game is on.
And cats are smart. They figure this out really, really fast. Pushing this thing gets a result, it makes a cool noise, and even better, it makes you do something. You jump up, you make all sorts of weird sounds, you give them attention. For a bored cat, that's a jackpot. That's high-quality entertainment. I mean, come on, does anything capture it better than this? An understimulated indoor cat will absolutely create its own drama. And sometimes that drama is a feature film starring a gallon of water and your kitchen floor. They're not just creating chaos, they're directing it. Okay, so there's one last piece to this puzzle. And for this one, we have to totally shift our perspective. We have to try to see our homes the way our cats do. Because this isn't just about hunting or playing, it's about territory.
This right here is the fundamental disagreement between humans and cats on interior design. What you see as a nice, organized desk, your cat sees as a dangerously cluttered landscape. All those objects are blocking their line of sight. They create hiding spots for potential threats. A cat's instinct tells them they need clear, open surfaces to be safe.
So get this, in your cat's mind, they're not making a mess at all. They're tidying up. They're clearing their lookout post, securing their napping spot. They are performing crucial territory maintenance. See, they're just trying to help. So let's wrap this all up. The next time you see that little paw inching towards your glass of water, just take a breath. It's not a personal attack. They're not trying to annoy you. It's pure biology with a very healthy dose of chaos sprinkled on top. It's an ancient hunter checking for danger, a curious scientist testing the laws of physics, and a very particular landlord just trying to keep the place tidy. Because you have to remember, to your cat, your most valuable possessions aren't valuable at all. They're just experiments. They are data points waiting to be investigated and understood through the undeniable logic of gravity.
And you? Well, you're the most fascinating part of the whole experiment. Your reaction, that gasp, that shout, that mad dash across the room is the final, most interesting piece of data they collect. Which kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What have you taught your little scientist today?